war. We're not winning it. If you speak a word of what I'm about to show you, you will be executed for high treason.
It's beautiful. It's the greatest encryption device in history, and the Germans use it for all communications.
Everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
Mr. Turing, do you know
The Imitation game tells the fascinating true story of Alan Turing, a peculiar mathematician who helps crack the Enigma code during World War II. Besides discovering his remarkable invention, we learn about the mysterious man behind the code.
We're short on staff.
We get more staff then. You have 6 minutes to complete the task.
Is it even possible?
No, it takes me 8. 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
You said to do it in under 6. What is it that we're really doing?
We're going to break an unbreakable Nazi code and win the war.
Some of my favorite scenes were actually the flashbacks of Alan as a kid, because I feel like that, one, we get to understand him more and even sympathize with him more. But if you could pick one of your supporting characters if you could have written flashbacks of their story, who would you choose and why?
Oh, that's a really interesting question. I think Joan Clarke, who Keira Knightley plays, is maybe my favorite character to write in the movie. And I would love to explore her character more. You know, we knew this was Alan Turing's film. It was his story that we were telling, so you only see every scene from his perspective.
Right.
But Joan Clarke was an amazing woman. She was this extremely smart mathematical genius at a time when women were not encouraged to be geniuses, when women weren't rewarded for their intelligence. You know, she could have been this top professor at university, but couldn't be because women weren't allowed to be professors. And it wasn't until the war broke out that she was finally able to find a way of using her intelligence, a place where she was allowed to sort of to blossom and become the person she always did.
So if we were to flash back in your life, your childhood, is there a moment or experience that you'd say stands out for you that maybe shapes the guy you are here today?
I'm sure there are a lot of them. You know, I think I always felt like I was, I always felt like I was sort of an outsider, just like Alan Turing was. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I was this computer nerd. I was sort of a weirdo. I was the sort of person who would have been obsessed with Alan Turing, which made me sort of like Alan Turing in this sort of tautological way. And he was. I think that's why I sort of wanted to tell the story, because he was such an inspiration to sort of outsiders and weirdos everywhere.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed any scene with Benedict Cumberbatch and Matthew Good. I really love the scene. I guess that's the flirting scene, in the bar, when basically it's kind of like a tutorial of Hugh's telling him how to flirt with Joan's friend Helen. So I guess it was basically just like look and then never look again until the guy comes over. But do you think that's a successful way of flirting, or do you have maybe another more detailed method?
I'm pretty bad at flirting. Honestly, I'm not good at the sort of casual flirtation. I'm always I'm like very serious. Like if I'm flirting with you, you know that I'm flirting with you. I'm not good at the I feel like guys are supposed to do a sort of indifferent flirtation, and I'm not good at indifferent flirtation. When I'm into somebody, they know I'm into them. When I'm passionate about anything, I'm really passionate about it. So I'm good at the romance. I'm good at the flowers and the letting someone know that they're appreciated. I am less good at feigning the casual indifference that I think real grade A flirting is supposed to involve.
And you do not have to do this alone.
What are you doing? What's going on?
The Navy thinks that one of us is a Soviet spy.
You've got more secrets than the best of them.
What if I don't fancy her in that way?
Can't tell anyone, Alan. It's illegal.
I'm just a mathematician.
Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine.
This film features a powerful Oscar-worthy performance by Benedict Cumberbatch and tells an awe-inspiring tale that no one should miss.